Am I going to the bathroom right now? Welcome to the Big Book. I'm going to be doing a toilet talk today. Today I want to talk about a very fun subject, climate change. A couple days ago I watched the movie that Leonardo DiCaprio did on climate change called Before the Flood. And it was like okay, but it got me thinking, why isn't there more media, books, writing, fiction writing, narrative films on climate change? I think that the institutions of media, including literature, is subtle brainwashing. The things that we consume end up giving us a lot of thoughts and opinions, and one of the amazing reasons, especially reading fiction, is that it is able to give us empathy. They've done studies and it shows that people who read are more likely to notice other social cues of how other people are feeling and have more empathy towards people, because that's what we do as readers. Different characters, and it's just how good the narration is how much we actually believe it. I don't know if I've read a lot of books or even watched any movies, any narrative movies that have climate change as an issue. I think it's, one of the most important things that we are facing right now, without borders, without government, without anything. It's really uniting us as a world, as a planet, to try to solve climate change together. We're consuming way too much, and it's I don't know, basically how I feel about it is we made a bunch of Americans in general, and I'm more comfortable speaking about American history than another sort of history, but Americans made a bunch of fucked up, gluttonous decisions post World War II that have us in this waffle that we're in now. I'm living currently in Louisiana, and the state of Louisiana loses a football field of land an hour to the Gulf. And so that's not all climate change, but that's a lot of climate change. On the Mississippi River, we can constantly see dredges just digging things up so the Mississippi doesn't clog up, and so it can properly drain. The floods in Baton Rouge happened in August. It's November. Happy November. These floodplains that people didn't think was going to flood. These are homes that have never flooded, are not prepared to have flood. They're not in a floodplain, but they just woke up one day and there's just so many feet of water in their house. And this is all having to do with climate change. And yes, things happened in Paris, and I don't know if Tesla can save us, but to get something constructive out of this rant, if somebody can recommend any books, fiction primarily, that address the issues of climate change, or at least a character is cognizant of it, or they at least talk about it, I'm reading all of these books, and they're all just kind of in La La Land, which is great, but we have this tool that we can use to construct human behavior into something positive, but instead we're just getting this information to be idiots, really, to be consuming. And maybe this is negative, but just watching that documentary yesterday, Leonardo DiCaprio was only there for bait and nothing else. Really, they couldn't find anybody better to represent America. Nat Geo documentary, and the UN gave him a peace representative, blah blah blah, just because he's been in some movies. It's gonna take more than that. And it just kind of disturbs me already. The amount of climate change that we have right now, was not supposed to happen this soon. It's just happening a lot quicker than we imagine. It just worries me. And I just wanted to get it out, and I just wanted to sit on my toilet and talk to BookTube about it. I guess I'll give you a quick NaNoWriMo update. So I've been doing it since Thursday, I think I'm at 1,200 words right now. I'm a pretty fast writer, so yeah, I've been doing like an hour a day. Today I didn't feel like writing at all. I was pretty tired. I think it like takes a lot out of me, like the creative juices. Cause like the past couple days I've been really tired, and I'm like, why am I so tired? And I think it's because like this writing. Cause what am I? If I started Thursday and today's Tuesday, I'm like on day 6. I guess I'm planning on doing it longer, or maybe I'll stop earlier. I don't know. Just I wasn't busy this past week, so I went ahead and started. I can do like a more proper video about it, but I just wanted to keep this one focused on climate change because what the haystack, guys? Come on, humanity, pull it together. It's our planet at stake. If you don't care about people, think about the trees and the rivers and the oceans. Okay, that's all I have. I like this. I like sitting here on this toilet and talking to the camera. It feels really natural. Okay, guys, let me know. Yeah, give me some recommendations in the comments. I'd really appreciate that for any book reviews, and I will see you all on the flip side. So thanks for watching. Take it easy, y'all. Happy Halloween. So this is my October wrap up. I have like 12 books to cover, and I didn't finish 2 of them.